we've reached the halfway point through the list of amino acids. We've covered 10 out of 20. This list was sorted by abundance, and the top 10 amino acids cover 68% of the amino acids you'd find in a survey of proteins. So here's the table of amino acids. We've seen arginine, which is positively charged. We've seen aspartic acid and glutamic acid, or aspartate and glutamate, as negatively charged side chains. We've seen serine and threonine as polar side chains with the hydroxyl group. Special cases, we've seen glycine, which is neither hydrophobic nor hydrophilic. With such a very small side chain, it can fit in anywhere. In the hydrophobic list, we've seen 4 out of the 5. We've seen alanine, valine, isoleucine, and leucine. And we have not seen any hydrophobic aromatic amino acids. I showed similar code on the previous summary. The idea here is to give you something that you can run and practice just memorizing the single letter codes for the amino acids. You will have to just type it in yourself, and it's not, 43 lines of code is not the most sophisticated script that you'd see. So it's there if you want to use it. So we've seen the top 10 amino acids, and if you add up the codons for each one that we've seen, the total is 41 out of 61. Assuming removing the 3 stop codons from the 64 total, you get 41 out of 61, and that comes to about 67%. So the percentages in the spreadsheet add to 68%, and just computing it off the genetic code, you get 67%. And this is just from the same page, this image here of, I'll talk about it over here. So this is a plot of all the amino acids, and they're organized by the second nucleotide in the genetic code for their codons. And the graph is solubility on the x-axis and size or volume on the y-axis. Solubility is the same as this hydropathy index. So you can see isoleucine is 4.5. Sorry. Not sure why it's having trouble sorting. Asparagine minus 4.5. So back here you can see isoleucine 4.5, positive 4.5, and arginine negative 4.5. I may have said asparagine, but arginine is the one we covered, minus 4.5. So when you put all the amino acids on this chart here, you can see that they are kind of grouped naturally by that second second nucleotide in their genetic code. So up here you have amino acids with the second nucleotide being thymine. So you can see leucine, isoleucine, and valine, the 3 branch chain amino acids that we saw, are all kind of grouped here by being hydrophobic, roughly the same size, and having that middle second nucleotide being thymine and DNA and uracil and RNA. This might be a little bit out of the scope of the amino acids, but I did want to just bring it up, and I'll bring it up again in the final summary. But you can see here's the yellow group. There's a little bit of an outlier. It's a larger circle than the others, but you have glycine, very middle of the road, not hydrophobic nor hydrophilic, and very small. And you have arginine being very hydrophilic and rather large. So we've only covered half of these, and it'll make more sense once we've covered all of them, but at least you'll have a slight introduction to this, and when I talk about it later, maybe it'll make more sense.